thing. Is milk slightly acidic? I can't remember. Ew. I don't know, like, made yogurt? Alright, let's see how this works. Okay, it forms pearls. That's thick as fuck. The milk pearls, I don't know if you could see them in there. They're misshapen because... Here, maybe they need to drop from higher. You know how they make BBs? Like for like a shotgun shell? They don't cast every individual BB. They melt the metal, and then they go up, I think it's 5 stories tall, and they drop them into water. And when they hit, if it's from that specific height, it forms a round ball. So maybe it's a matter of drop, is what I'm saying here. Do you see these? Hang on, do I have a... I know I keep running upstairs to get stuff, but I keep thinking of stuff. Do I have like a squirt bottle? That might work. Okay. I think I've discovered our solution here. I've got this squirt bottle here, like a ketchup bottle. Let's use this. This will create more visually appealing spheres. This is basically like a giant syringe. That's making little worms, bro. The glare of the light is fucking with you guys a lot, I know. It's not quite what I'm after. Let's try this fatter one. There we go. That's better. I think that maybe just the thickness of the milk just makes it not want to make like a nice round ball. Drop it from real high up. That's better. This is amazing. Amazing technology we've got here, bros. Guys, can you describe how... You guys rate this stream, given... I mean, it's made little globs. That's fucking freaky, man. Like, look at that. Some of them are round looking. It kind of looks like... Well, you know. That makes it worse? No, dude, it's just milk. It's literally milk and alginate. What's wrong with this? Is the water meant to help it keep... It's not water, it's a calcium chloride solution, and that's what makes it seize into this shape. Otherwise, it simply wouldn't do this at all. Some of these, I feel like the texture is gonna, like, dictate a lot of how well a lot of these different solutions work. All right, here's our milk bobas. Yeah, baby. Perfect. What other boba teas should we make? We have Pilk. We have Boilermaker. What else should we be? Mayo boba? Go fuck yourself. Ramen packet boba and soup base. Oh, that actually. Hang on, how about soy sauce boba in ramen soup like drink? Now, I think that one could work. Tabasco boba. Too acidic, unfortunately. Acids are something that's lightly acidic, you can get away with it, but if it's as acidic as Tabasco, which is basically vinegar, that's not gonna work. So the hot sauce is kind of off the table. We'd have to do some kind of like tincture or something. Doritos and Mountain Dew. Hang on. Do I have Mountain Dew? Because that actually would be gas. Oh, wait. No. You could do, wait, what's a gamer combination? Because I don't know if I have Mountain Dew, but I have Midori, which looks like Mountain Dew. Ooh, mix lean, which is purple, with the Midori pearls. That shit would look like the Joker. Is it bad that I want to do it just because of the color scheme? Let's do that. Okay. Let me write these down real fast, make sure. And then I'll go get all the ingredients and we can run through all of them at once. Ranch boba on a salad? Think of a drink and then I'll be on board with you. Oh wait, green tea. That'd be horrible. That's fucking... Okay, wait, no. That might actually work. Ranch plus green tea. Oh, Lord. We have 2 already. That's 3 on the roster. Maybe let's add 1 more for an even 6. Toothpaste boba and orange juice. Oh my. You know what? Actually, That kind of goes crazy. That's kind of a gas idea. Because the juice can be acidic. Do I still have orange juice that hasn't gone like giga bad? Ah, you know what? I can make Tang as the orange juice. I have that. For one final one, some kind of broth and some kind of boba that matches with it would be good. Tartar sauce, boba, and fish sauce tea. That's just shit all around. There's not even a chance for it to be good. Do I have to go on my diatribe where I'm like, it's only interesting if there's a chance it's good? If it's just not good at all, then there's nothing. None of you guys are playing off of the broth with thing, which is what I'd like to play off of here. Buttermilk is acidic, yeah, but it's not super giga acidic. You have to understand that hot sauce, which is the main one that people keep suggesting, is giga ultra acidic. It's vinegar. Pickle juice too acidic? Brother, it's literally vinegar, yes! Egg, boba, and salsa water. I'm reading these slightly more, and then I'm giving up. It's over. Let me head up and get the stuff to do all these ones we've already written down. Honestly, we have enough to, like, run the gauntlet here. So let's go ahead and actually fucking do it. I've got all the stuff. I put most of it on the table. All right. Let's do a soy sauce boba. There we go. This is salty. I don't know how acidic soy sauce is. Let's see if this works. Looks like it thickened up quite a bit, but I also think the soy is a little bit acidic. Like, this definitely ain't as thick as that fucking milk. Oh no, I don't know, bro. That ain't looking great. Take a little more of this and see if we can get anything out of it. Okay, maybe something. The reflection is fucking cancer. There. You can see better even though there's less light. I don't know how well that's working. The surface tension on this is not doing fucking any favors, dog. Yeah, look at this massive worm we can make. Ew, dude. Yeah, let's see if I can slurp the worm through the straw. Slurping my fucking worm through a straw, dog. Dude, there's that big ass... Ew! It's like a big fucking soy booger. That should be solidifying up. Soy boogers. Those look beautiful. Like, say what you want about the worm. They couldn't form very big boba, and I think the acidity was probably working against it in that. But, man, do they look pretty. Look at that. Look at this shit, bro. Eee. Yo, bro, you want a taste? Alright, let's do ranch. Matcha ranch is like, I'm sorry, it's not gonna be good. There's no fucking way. I'm gonna water the ranch down as well, because this shit thick. This is gonna have a little bit of acidity, but not as much as the soy. Nightmare. This is disgusting. This looks gross as hell. Ew, dude, what the fuck? Any of these ones with fat in them tend to get real thick. So, I'm gonna treat this one like the milk one. Oh, hang on. There, so you guys can see better. There we go. Yeah, that looks wonderful. Can't imagine why you wouldn't want to eat this shit. Come on, man. What? This is disgusting looking. The soy one is only off-put by the fact that I got the fucking worm in there, man. Otherwise, it would be fine. Yeah, there we go. Now, don't get this confused with the milk or we're gonna have a bad time, because pilk, but it's ranch dressing instead. Oh, that's not gonna be pretty. These have little speckles if you look closely. There we go. Alright. Ranch is back on the menu, boys. Let's do Midori next. And then we need to do... Midori, and then mint, and then ketchup. And then that's our set. We'll go make our drinks. Alright. Rare is it that you boil the water for hot dogs to make the hot dog water. But for this, we kind of need it. And then, don't worry, I already got the hot dogs down here, because I planned this one in advance. This was the one where I was like, we need this. There we go. That literally just looks like frozen in place ketchup squirts. Ah, I've got the ketchup squirts. Delicious. Let's start, you guys want to start concocting while this cooks? Well, let's get it boiling first. How strong are the pearls? They look delicate. Stronger than you'd think. And it does depend on what the base is. Like see, like they hold their form. You have to put a decent amount of force in to squish one. Ah, ketchup pearls. Excellent. Let's move all of our mass boba over to the table where we can start assembling these into wonderful treats. Alright, it smells like hot dogs down here now. The hot dog water has come along nicely. It's boiled into a wonderful tea. Hang on 1 second. It's very important that I go get this. I assure you, everything that I go to get is incredibly important. Ow, fuck. There we go. Alright, we need to cool this shit down. This will be the last one we end up doing. That's enough water. Hot dog. Yeah, baby. Why does plain hot dog hit so right when you're hungry? Hang on, why am I even eating these plain? I got ketchup. My apologies while I took a break literally to just eat a hot dog. It's time to package up some premium drinks. And we'll get these drinks into the fridge afterwards, so they're nice. This is fucking disgusting, that ketchup one. Here's our boba lineup. Did I said these have started to degrade? Alright, so this is Everclear, milk, ranch dressing, soy sauce, mint leaves, Midori, and ketchup. All unique bobas. All unique, all special in their own ways. Pairing with these wonderful things, we're gonna have beer in the Everclear to make a Boilermaker boba. We're gonna have Coke in the, supposedly we should have Pepsi, but I only have Coke, so we'll do Coke in the milk for Pilk. We're gonna have, and this was a chat idea, matcha in the ranch for like a garden salad drink, which I think is going to be horrible. Ramen broth in the soy boba, that has potential to be good. Orange juice in the mint boba, that's going to be horrible. Gamer Sups in the Midori boba, purple one, so that it looks like the Joker. That'll be epic and gamer, and the hot dog water and the ketchup. And I think all combined, we're going to be looking pretty good as far as like this being epic goes. The Midori looks nuclear. The Midori is the coolest looking one, man. Also, the ranch dressing one held up shockingly well, like incredibly well, better than basically any of the other ones. I don't know why. But like, look how solid those pearls are. The milk ones are starting to go, but we also made that earlier. The big pieces are still there. But they started to exude moisture. Made labels. I'm gonna be completely real with you, Chief. I've been live for 8.5 hours today. Last time, I spent about an hour and a half making the labels for the energy drinks. Funny, but we're not fucking doing that today. It's gonna go past midnight if I start making labels. Good God. I'll put a fucking piece of masking tape on it that says what it is, and that's it. Also, another thing, and why I didn't think to make labels in advance, because otherwise I would have done like 3 or 4 of them and then done labels. But I didn't think about that. You kind of want to be able to see it. Like, the energy drinks didn't have like an interesting visual, but here you have little pieces floating around. So I want to be able to actually like see what's in it, you know? Oh wait, so I'm gonna fill the damn... Aw, you can't see shit! Alright, where's the boba? You can't see fucking shit in there, man. Dude, oh wait, I can see them, but just barely. You can see the pearls floating, but man, do they not show up well. That doesn't bode so well for our, that is not what I was hoping for, dog. It's literally piss with chunks. Now, let me put the label on it. Alright, right, now let's also add a Coke to our milk. It should be Pepsi, as I said, for a pilk. But I gotta take what I get. I didn't buy Pepsi for this. The advantage of having stuff where chat can make decisions, you end up with some cool shit. The disadvantage is I can't prepare properly. Oh my gosh, this looks awful. Dog, that literally looks horrid. That looks so... Oh no, bro. Can you even see, like, what? Dog, that's awful. That is disgusting. They don't sink like Boba does. They're supposed to sink. This ain't sealing these better than it was last time. Okay, hang on. This will be the Pilk Cola. Here, I'll put it in the middle of the can, of the label, so that doesn't cover up the wonderful water line. All right, we're doing great work here, bros. This has ruined my faith because I feel like this is the one that has potential to be the best. I need a shaker. Luckily, I have plenty thanks to Gamer Subs. See? Alright, that scared the absolute shit out of me, dog. Was that as loud for you as it was for me? It blew the whole lid off! It blew like the... It didn't even top the seal, it blew the plastic off. What the fuck? Alright, I guess I have to repackage that one. Too fucking carbonated. What the shit? It's like actual good matcha. I'm wasting. Looks a little matcha thing. You got that ceremonial grade shit? Yeah, that's the good shit. I kinda like matcha, but like... Only sometime, if that makes sense. I have to be in a mood for it. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright. Let's seal this guy in. He shouldn't explode because he's not carbonated. I'm a little worried the beer is going to explode now. The garden salad drink. Excellent. This is like formed the strongest, the strongest bond of them all, man. Let's do our gamer subs just straight up next. Where's my purple? Wait, what the fuck? This is sealed. This is sealed? Caffeine free. Oh, I didn't know I had this. What the fuck? I have a caffeine free lean. Alright, well, it's late, and this is not the energy drink stream, so... This has potential to be legitimately just baller. I'm gonna be real. I'm using gamer subs because the purple is gonna go with the green. Okay, I need more liquid, though. Yeah, baby. The Joker. That actually, I don't know why that green shows up on camera. That actually looks great. That one's looking good. There, the Joker. Alright. Next we'll do the OJ and toothpaste. Inspired, honestly. We'll get some Tang for our OJ, because I don't have fresh, but nice that I have this on hand to mix up. Leave them for a few months to make cursed kombucha? I don't know about that one, boss. Look at the fucking color. That's nasty, man. You got the big fucking mint booger floating around in it? That's a bit foul, I think. That's... OJ plus toothpaste. Innovations beyond our years. Oh wait, I need a ramen packet. Let's use a chili flavor Marjan ramen. What is the Joker? It's purple gamer subs and Midori boba pearls. Oh, that ramen broth's looking something, alright. Oh, good lord. The pour shot is pretty good. You know what? Those soy pearls. Oh, you can see the fucking intestine worm in there, man. Come on, bro. That's something, alright. Yeah, smack me a label on that. Call that shit top ramen. And finally, our final piece of this fucked up evil lineup is the I need to relive this one. It's our hot dog water. Dude, I had literally the exact amount of hot dog water necessary. Alright, bro, just seal me in. God save us all. Oh man, well, there's our final one, so y'all know what time it is now. Let me go get a boba straw, and then we should be good to test these. Look, I'm wearing my amazing, if I call customer service and a fucking clanker picks up, I'm gonna commit Amish. I'm wearing my epic shirt today. Yeah, now we're fucking jamming. I look like a clown with these, actually. Fuck this. I look like a clown no matter what, so I think we'll just go with what we got. What do we want to start with? We've got a wide variety here. None particularly have great labels. We don't have the cool labels to go off of on this time, which is unfortunate, but I'm sorry, I can't be fucked to make 7 badly designed labels. I was gonna say good to bad, but I don't know, man. Maybe there's a little bit of like a mystery that's nice to have. Let's start with the Boilermaker. So, you guys, I don't know how well you can see that there, but the Boilermaker's got clear bobas, but the bobas are, they're made of Everclear. So this is a beer with Everclear. It also blew the whole lid off, so fantastic work on that. I guess we'll be going open top on this guy. We'll blowing a fucking lid, that's what I'm saying. Oh man. You can't see the pearls too well in this. You definitely can feel them. It's kind of like, dude, it is like those icebreakers that apparently have not been made for 20 years that I use as my analogy. Wow, that's something, all right. Yeah, how do I describe this right? Well, it's like a good, imagine someone makes grubs with your beer. You take a sip and you get the beer taste, and it's like, all right, that's okay. I didn't use a beer I'm not too fond of, because I didn't want to waste one of my more favorite ones. And I'm realizing that might have been a mistake, because now it's just like, mid-beer, and then, Everclear! You chew on it a little. Oh! That tastes horrible. That... Oh, when I mix liquor with my beer, and instead of diluting down and, like, dissipating through the beer, it stays in little balls, so then I get it in my mouth and I bite on them, then it just tastes like fucking Everclear. That's a big one. Oh, that's bad. Oh man, that was supposed to be one of the easy ones, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. That's actually just worse than putting a shot in there. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I considered all the options here. That's legitimately much worse than I thought it was gonna be. These are all gonna suck. Is what I'm realizing. These letter grades, this is like a 4 out of 10. I don't ever want to drink this again. I don't ever want to drink it again, but I could drink it. I'm tempted to drink the beer and just not bite that. Like, what happens if I just don't eat the Everclear ball? Oh, then you just get the texture of swallowing balls. Fantastic. Where do we go from here? This has to be the best one. It's Gamer Subs and Midori, and I had the Midori balls. They were pretty good. I feel like maybe we shouldn't blow that next. Maybe ease in a little more. Hot dog to get it out of the way. No, this goes last, actually. I don't know if it's gonna be worse, but just for the Dude, it looks like a fucking lava lamp. Look at this fucking... Dude, that has to go last. Like, just, it's the most visually repulsive one of them all. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that, I'm not too promised on, but let's give that a shot. Okay, check the, yeah, check how it looks. Check how it looks there. That's pretty rough. So this is orange juice. This is Tang. This is orange juice with toothpaste boba, and our toothpaste boba is herbal mint boba. I noticed I was gonna make a tea of it, and I was like, nah, just put the leaves in there. And I realized afterward, oh, can you see the giant fucking worm? Look at that. Look, okay, hang on. Do you see it? Do you see that in there on your side? It looks like a giant turd. That's the fucking tequila worm, man. Here, hang on. Move these guys down the line. Let's crack open an OJ toothpaste. All right, bros. Bottoms up. Well, it's... Oh, no. Oh. That's bad. Is it wild that I don't think it's as repulsive as the Boilermaker? Something about the straight Everclear, like you bite in and you get nothing but Everclear, that was worse than this. This is pretty bad. Man, yeah, you just get hit with pure mint. Yeah, well, you get your orange. Really, I didn't make the Tang strong enough. Let's see if I just taste the Tang. I didn't make it strong enough. It needs to be sweeter. It's like citrusy, but it's not. It's like it's watered down to half. That's a little bit of my bad on that one. But then if you dare to bite into the ball, it tastes like so herbaceous. I keep saying herbaceous in all these videos as a description of flavor. Maybe it's because I'm a cretin who doesn't know anything. But I don't know how else to describe it. It tastes like you're eating grass with your mint because it's got the leaves in there. I think the texture does some psychological thing. I'll try another swig. Chew on those. Oh. That is... Oh, I don't want to have any more of that, actually. Man, if you actually chew the pearls, that is orange juice and toothpaste. Good God, man. If you were pairing these pearls with something that went with mint, this would be great. I kind of want to wash this down with some Boilermaker. I gated the Everclear out of it, but just the beer. Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say this was a little better. I'd rather have Boilermaker actually. This is 3 out of 10. We're really doing rough here. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, when we did the energy drinks, there was like some real bad, but there was a lot of fine. We have not cracked 5. That's pretty bad. Let's do Pilk, because I feel like this is the palate cleanser that I need. I feel like Pilk could never truly hurt me. It's gonna be like... it's flat because it blew off the lid with all the carbonation. Alright, now, we do have that wonderful milk chunk in there. I don't know if you see that. It's maybe the least appetizing. It looks like you got cottage cheese on the top of your Coca-Cola. But let's see. We'll do one sip normal and one where we chew through all the pearls. They also are all floating, which is a little odd. Okay. Nothing too bad. Let's actually try to... The chunks in this one are way bigger, and it actually, like, clogged the entrance. Open that shit wide up. Let's try that again. Oh, it's chunky. Oh, man, it tastes like hot cheese. What? Man, Yeah, when you chew the milk, it really just tastes like cheese. Okay, there needs to be like a different scale on this for texture, because on this guy, texture is fine. It does taste like boba pearls. Small boba pearls, because these didn't make very big, but boba pearls. This one, texture was kind of fucked because you got leaves in it. This one is literally like feels and tastes like you added fucking cottage cheese to your Coca-Cola. I guess this is technically Coke, not Coke. It's Coke, not Pepsi. You use a straw. I don't know where they are. Do you want me to go look again? I can go look again if you want me to. Because this guy and this guy and this guy, the boba is sunk to the bottom. But these guys, the straw isn't gonna fuck with you because it's risen to the top. I'm gonna go look for it. I really, truly do not know where they went. I had like massive. Hang on. I know where they went. Fuck. I know where they went. Last summer, I went to a friend invited me to a party, and I brought that slushy machine that I used on stream to make like pina coladas and daiquiris and shit. I'm pretty sure I brought that bag of double wide straws, and I just never brought them back. Because that's the only time I can think. I was like, when would I even use them? Oh, I definitely used them then. I bet they got left. Well, I got these thick bamboo straws. They're thicker than a normal straw, but they're not a boba straw. They'll work for like the ramen one and shit, because those are tiny, but you know. Yeah, this rocks. This tastes delicious because it bypasses the boba. Taste-wise, I mean, it's like a 5. It's naturally revolting, but like, I don't know, it's not as gross. The Coke really overtakes. The cola flavor really kind of pulls it back. I gotta say, it's not like the right color. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. It's like mildly translucent where the milk is leaching in. The like cottage cheese vibe is horrible though. That's fucking horrid. What do we do next, brothers? This one is good. I want this as a palate cleanser because I feel like the Joker is actually pretty good, even though he will keep you fucked up. I should have put alcohol in that. This isn't the energy drink video. We don't need to be doing all that. This is a taste texture type thing more than that. Hot dog is last. You know what? I think we go top ramen. We're just staggering these out. So I feel like this one's going to be tolerable. Oh, that's it. Smells like college, baby. Some of the boba pearls float. I don't know if you can see that. You can see it kind of forms a silt on the bottom. But there's some up on top as well. So I'll probably get a little slurp. I'm going to take a slurp off the top, then go straws deep and suck some balls from the bottom. Cheers. Oh, that's cold ramen, bro. Oh, not bad. The balls, I'm gonna be real, this is, I left in college, I left some ramen out on the counter, it got cold. You slurp it up, there's some little noodle giblets in there, literally the exact same experience, except instead of noodle giblets, it's balls of soy sauce. That's actually not bad at all. Let's go fucking balls deep, slurp some shit from the bottom using the straw. I mean, you're right. The straw aesthetically is important for doing boba. So, cheers on this one. Oh man, that's a lot of soy. That's a lot of soy. That's a cheese, boy. That's a lot of soy. What the fuck is it stuck in the straw? Okay, look. If the worm wasn't in there, that's disgusting to get up the straw, dog. That's actually fucking disgusting. Ew, another one came out. Fucking get that shit out of here, dog. The worm is legitimately, that's like a gag reflex, like, instigator, but flavor-wise, this is the best one. Like, I'm not even joking. If it was all tiny little balls of soy sauce, like most of it is, and they didn't have any of the worm ones in there, I'd go like 6, maybe even 7. Ah! Sorry. I go like 6 or 7 out of 10, honestly. With the worms, I think I'm gonna stick it to like a 5 or 6. I think we'll go with 6, honestly. I think I'm gonna go with a 6. I'd rather have that than Pilk, honestly. But Pilk is a better chaser. The Pilk is a better chaser. But dude, yeah, no, this goes together. What the fuck was that? I'm so sorry. Sorry. You know what? I think I deserve a little treat. Maybe a little Joker treat. This one looks awesome. It's cool as hell. It does have a giant fucking worm. And now that I've slurped that worm, I'm like, fuck, man. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have made worms. But I know Midori tastes good, and the gamer subs that it's based also taste good. So I think not only does it look funny, I think this one's gonna actually taste pretty good. Look how good it looks in the light. Can you see the green? Can you see the green in there? I can see the green, but it might not show up so well in the camera. Crack on the Joker. Cheers, brothers! I think this one's gonna be our easiest one yet. Yeah, baby, that's tart. Whoa, dude, that Midori, the Midori, like, goes with the, lean, baby. That's pretty good. This is the only one that's legitimately, like, a great, like, I would drink this. I'd put this in the cooler, and you could hand it out, and people would actually drink it. I would not put the worm in there, but I'd put the boba in there, because that actually works with it. This is by far the best one. I'd say like a 7 or 8 out of 10. A 7.5. They're gonna chew on the Midori balls. Yeah, man, you get some alcohol in that too? That tastes awesome. Yeah, as expected, this is the best one. I've put it off long enough. This one's gonna be horrible. There's just no way. So what this is a garden salad. This was a chat idea. You can see the chunks in here. Ooh, the texture. Isn't it tantalizing? This is matcha tea with fucking ranch dressing boba pearls in it. This is gonna be fucking horrible. It's gonna taste like a salad. Oh, man. Yeah, this is like good matcha, because I don't have my... Oh my gosh. This is good matcha that someone got me as a gift, which I drank almost all of. The amount I used in here, it's like at the dregs of the bottom. Imagine my last fucking matcha I get out of that container is this. That'll be a disgrace. You know what's bad? You know what's bad for all of these? When you sniff them, you smell the drink. I don't smell the matcha, I smell the ranch dressing. Alright. Cheers, brother. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's bad. Oh my god, that's bad. Oh, you know what's crazy is the matcha, there's a decent amount of matcha there. I mean, look how fucking green it is. This just tastes like ranch. I didn't even bite into the ranch boba. It just went straight, just one pearl snuck in and got swallowed, and the whole thing tasted like ranch. Dude, I don't want to drink any of this. But I feel like I need to do the pearl chew, because that's like the thing. I gotta really be mentally strong on this one. Oh, that's horrible. That's actually so bad. I mean, it tastes dead ass like ranch. And you like ranch, and I can tell you this, I could taste the matcha that time, and every herb in the ranch dressing. That's so bad. That's a 1 out of 10. That's actually... Well, isn't it as bad as the Gorilla Biscuit energy drink? The Gorilla Biscuit one, if I remember it correctly, that one tasted like I was gonna vomit. I'm gonna say 1.5 for the garden salad because I had to spit it out, but I didn't have to. I didn't feel like I was gonna throw up from it. Hang on, give me a swig of this, boy. So good, dude. That's actually awesome. You guys know what's next? Give me the good shot for the thumbnail. Hot dog. Oh! Oh! I don't actually think I'm gonna use any of those. This looks like a fucking lava lamp. That's horrifying. This is ketchup boba pearls in hot dog water. I boiled 3 hot dogs to obtain high quality hot dog water. They all ended up elongated, but they emulsified quite well, so... I don't know how to feel about this. The ketchup boba actually emulsified not emulsified, but it formed really well. It didn't start dissolving like a lot of the other ones did. Crack open a nice hot dog boba. That... it just smells like hot dog. I don't know what I expected. Alright, well, I'm not gonna put this one off. Let's just take a sip. Ew. It tastes like hot dog, but that's not the worst part. The worst part is, let's see if I can slurp a fucking ketchup worm. Ew, ew, ew. No. No, 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 no. That's disgusting. But... it didn't set off my gag reflex to the same degree as the garden salad one. Like the ranch, that kind of hit worse. Whereas hot dog, it's undrinkable. I mean, it tastes like a fucking dog, man. Like a hot dog. Oh my gosh. Ah, bless up for the Joker. I'm not taking another sip of this. Also, yeah, I got the ketchup worm slurped in that one. That makes it significantly... that makes it worse. I don't want to drink hot dog water in general, it just tastes like a dog, but then the ketchup in there really... It adds to the experience, adds that wonderful tomato acidity. It just makes you think, man, I really am drinking a hot dog. I don't know what else to say about it. 2 out of 10. Not gonna throw up, but definitely making you think about it, that's for sure. Man got the worm twice. Yeah, the straw has a propensity to suck the worm. For more things that have a propensity to suck the worm, consult your mother. She'd have a few. Alright, final rundown. 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I think I gave this a 6 because the flavors paired. I'm knocking it down to a 5 for the worm. 7.5 out of 10, 1.5 out of 10, 2 out of 10. That's my ranking. Final ranking. One of the better ones was the ramen. I'm gonna be real. This is undrinkable. This is fucking nasty. I'd rather drink the hot dog than the garden salad. Obligatory jungle juice. Once again, the bit of it being common is that it's not a good, like, bit. Oh, I mixed it all together and it tasted bad. If you wanted me to just react to tasting bad things, then, like, I can sit here and eat, like, fucking leaves off the ground for an hour. Oh, you guys probably would watch that, actually. That'd probably be funny.
Hey, it's Ryan Beatty. Check out my new music video, Secret Language, on YouTube.
There we go. Let's see how this goes.
butter. Reese. Oh, this was No Nut November. Making pounds of nut butter for No Nut November. You're gonna love my nuts. You're the guy that made the ball headphones, right? Yes, I am in fact the guy who made the ball headphones. But we're not involving that kind of nut on today's stream. So today, we're gonna be making all sorts of different nut butters to see which one makes the best sandwich. Because we pretty much only use peanut butter, like commercially and domestically. So I wanna get to work with some other nut butters. I have a machine here. So I have a food processor, which will get us most of the way there. But then I have this guy here. This is a melanger, which you use to make chocolate, and it has two granite wheels that spin against a granite floor, and it grinds when you make chocolate with it, it grinds the cacao nubs down into like sub-micron particles, so it's super smooth and it doesn't taste grainy. And today we're gonna be using it to grind our nut butter down into a super smooth paste, so it's like what you would get at a grocery store. I got a lot of different nuts here. There was a couple I wanted to get that I wasn't able to. I got some cashews. I got some hazelnuts, and that's they make Nutella with that, but they put chocolate in it, so it's different than what we're making. I got pecans. I got walnuts. I got pine nuts, which is interesting. Almonds, and then maybe I'm more questionable on the nut, like maybe a little more questionable on the nut definition. But I also have grape nuts and honey nut Cheerios and Nutter Butters, and I also have donuts, but I think I left them upstairs because I didn't eat one earlier. Here's the pistachio butter that I made when I made Dubai chocolate. I've already made pistachio, and I have base level store-bought peanut butter here. So we're gonna start with what we got. It's gonna take a long time to make each nut butter. Some will be easier than others. The ones that are made out of cereal ain't gonna take very long. They're already pre-processed grains. The ones that are, and even like pine nuts probably won't take very long. But a hazelnut, it's a little harder. Even if we like grind it down, it's probably gonna take a little longer than usual. So there's different timing for each one. There's gonna be a lot of time lost where I have to wash the damn thing in between. We'll be trying grape nut butter. There was a couple others that I tried to find. I considered corn nut butter, but they didn't have corn nuts at the store when I went this morning. And I also considered circus peanut butter, but once again, they don't sell circus peanuts because only like 90-year-olds fucking like circus peanuts. That shit sucks. This thing's actually dirty. You know why? Because I forgot to bring it back up after. I was looking for it everywhere. I'm like in the kitchen, going, dude, where did my food processor go? Turns out I forgot to bring it back upstairs after the Reddit cooking stream. So that shit has been down here for ages. All right, we're doing pecan first, it looks like. Cool to open. I don't know why I'm doing all this. I think I'm gonna use all of them. Yeah, I bet pecan butter is gonna be pretty good. I need to go up and get my sugar to add to this. But I feel like this one's gonna be pretty tasty. Okay, we're starting to see it. A delightful treat for everyone using headphones today. Ooh, that smells tasty. I think this is probably, yeah, this is good to transfer the melanger. That's nice, it's nice and thick. And like the oils are already starting to express out of the mix. Now hopefully when I start the melange, it doesn't immediately heat it out of the top. Oh shit, do I not have the lid? Do I not have the melanger lid? Alright. Okay, everyone's coming on about pistachio butter. I'm not saying it's because of the stupid Dubai chocolate craze, but I know who you are. I've got I got some basic cheap white bread to test these, and I feel like we need a control sandwich. It's probably going to be stale by the end of this run. We need to make some sandwiches to have as our comparisons here. All right, let's make a peanut butter sandwich. Now, some of you guys are peanut butter jelly enjoyers, but you scoff at me, the humble PB only sandwich enjoyer. I'm not gonna make this motherfucking Dubai sandwich, bro. Dubai sandwich. Come to Dubai today to get this sandwich. It does look like diarrhea. The problem with pistachio butter is that it's green. All right. Compare peanut butter sandwich to Dubai sandwich. We'll see here. All our cons continue to process down. All right, let's see here. All right. Standard peanut butter, that's some good shit. Oh yeah, baby. Brings me back to childhood when this was all I would eat. Now this one, pistachio butter, Dubai chocolate sandwich, Dubai sandwich. It looking green isn't appealing, that's good. You know what's weird about this? It's sweeter and like richer than the peanut butter one, but in no world do I take this over that. This is just worse. I think that I'm kind of a pistachio hater though. This is coming along, it's still grainy, but it is getting processed down. You know what? Hang on a second. I just realized you guys can't hardly see that this thing spins. There we go. Now you can see that it's spinning. Here, I can actually show you guys what's in it, because I'm sure, and maybe I should have like a top-down view here. I'm not really sure how to do this. Also, feed a rug. Feed-a! You are rug! Alright, hang on a second. Maybe Uncle Stiz. Alright, so you can see how it's... Yeah. You can see what it's doing here. So, the idea is that the entire outside with the stone plate at the bottom spins, and the wheels stay static. And then you put your paste in there, and it grinds them down using the wheels like natural weight against the bottom. Oh wow, that's getting way smoother now. That's like almost done, actually. Look at that, bro. Bro got the nut butter. Maybe a little sweeter. A little sweeter would be nice. Alright, I think we're actually, like, pretty good here. Well, actually, no. Let's add... Yeah, let's get it going. Let me add more sugar, and I do want it to grind the sugar down while it's in there, so... This is just one that it feels like it needs to be a little sweeter. Honestly, it's a pretty... Wow, inhaled like a dust particle straight to the lung.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled content to tell you about the sponsor of today's video. Did you know that browsing the web unprotected is a sin? Do you wish to be free from the unwashed masses of IP-blocked, region-locked, and unsecured internet users? Then you need Proton VPN. Need to get around geo-locked content? It's never been easier. Simply change the country your IP is connected to in Proton VPN, and with over 120 countries to choose from, and over 15,000 servers worldwide, you can access a direct high-speed connection from anywhere in the world. Live in a country with strict internet censorship? With Proton VPN, just change the region and anyone can be American. Afraid the government is gonna come after you for exposing the secrets of the deep state on hobby forums in 2004? Well, they might still do that, but with Proton VPN, you can be sure that your IP address being associated with your questionable online posts will not be the reason. Proton VPN has a strict no-logs policy, confirmed by independent security audits, meaning that even if subpoenaed by a court order, they will not have any information tying the IP address you use to you, a precaution only taken by VPN services that have a strong privacy-first policy. All involved software is open source, so you can know exactly what you're running, and full transparency is important above all else. With Proton VPN, you can be sure that privacy is being put first. If you want to experience the best in personal security, go to protonvpn.com/uoslab now and take advantage of the excellent Black Friday deals, including 75% off of an annual subscription. Go to protonvpn.com/uoslab to find out more. Thank you so much to Proton VPN for sponsoring this video. Now back to the project.
That's a pretty good yield, considering the amount we put in there. So keep in mind, the oilier the nut, the less thick the butter. And keep in mind, this is also, we added sugar too. Do I wash this out, or do I just wipe it out and not care that it's gonna be kinda little contaminated between batches? Because washing this thing is a massive pain in the ass. Maybe we do some cashew, I'd say? Cashews are one of my favorite nuts of all time. This bag of 2.5 pounds of cashews was like $20. No, not even. It was $16, which, if you've ever bought cashews, you know is a fucking steal, because as much as that is, that's not nearly as much as they normally are. My apologies to headphone users. That's actually looking great. Holy shit, they got pretty smooth just on its own, dude. Look at that. Cashew, incredibly oily. Will make for an excellent nut butter. The oilier it is, the better nut butter it's gonna form. These won't need as much sugar because they're just naturally a sweeter nut. I'll start them with a little bit. What the fuck? A chickpea, flour, and cashew burger is some, like, deranged vegetarian options. Vegan burgers at the huge market? Yeah, I know, because I can charge $30 for my cashew patty. They're like, now you understand about the cashew burger. And like, dog, honestly, I didn't think that a cashew burger was a mashed up, was like $5 worth of cashews mashed up into a burger. I'm not opposed to the vegan diet, but I do hate when they're like, yeah, I'm vegan. Anyway, I eat all this shit that's designed to taste as much like meat as possible. And it's like, dude, just full commit, okay? Indians cracked this shit ages ago. They learned how to make dishes that are just vegetables and chickpeas and shit, and don't have any meat in them. Use that as your base, and then make dishes that just don't require meat and have no, like, that don't have any, like, mandate for it. I don't begrudge either vegetarians or vegans in any degree. Cause like it's a big like trend to hate on people for being vegan or vegetarian. But like honestly, like if you're like convicted about eating animals or whatever, and you're like, yeah, I'm just not gonna do it anymore, like good for you. I have infinitely more disdain for people who think that people who like butcher animals themselves, or like homestead, or like hunt, or like slaughter animals that they raise are like sinister, because that's also a common online person argument. The people who get mad at that, but then they go to the store and buy meat slaughtered by someone else, Like, okay, bro. I have way more disdain for those guys. The vegans are at least, they're being consistent within their own belief system. Don't be like, I just can't believe anyone would kill animals and then take a bite out of your fucking burger. New YouTube video idea, I don't know how I would stream it. New YouTube video idea, going vegetarian for 1 month and trying to be as unhealthy as possible. Trying to make the unhealthiest vegan food possible. Oh, baby, that's looking real nice, ain't it? Hang on, let's taste that real fast. Holy shit, dude, that's good. That is... Oh, man, I didn't even have to add that much sugar. Cashews are just they're kind of a goated nut, not gonna lie. That looks real good, too. That looks like it's perfect. I'm gonna put these in smaller jars and give them away to friends as if they're like a specialty product. Okay, I'm gonna print out labels. I'll get little like 1 ounce jars like they include with like the summer sausage that they sell around Christmas. I'm gonna get those, and then I'm gonna get little labels. I'm gonna come up with a bullshit company name. It'll be like Golden Ham Farms or something. And it's gonna be like Golden Ham Farms Premium Pecan Butter. And then they're gonna eat it and they're gonna be like, oh wow, I bet he spent so much money on this butter. Oh, this is such a high class. Oh, what a wonderful treat. And little did they know, I'm bulk making this shit in a food processor and chocolate melange in my basement. I think someone on Twitter commented and said this was $1,000 worth of pine nuts. This is maybe the biggest deal of Costco, because $20-something for this bag of pine nuts is ludicrously cheap. Pine nuts are notoriously giga expensive. Like a couple ounces are like $10. But we're gonna use a considerable amount here to make some premium pine nut butter. But the pine nut butter would go crazy in a pesto? That's what I was thinking. I'm not gonna sugar these up that much. I think it's already, like, paste. What the hell? What are you... What? These are really oily. Really, really oily. To paste like that already. It's already ready for the melanger, man? This is also when I'm gonna find out if the cashew residuals are gonna affect the taste in a way that I can actually, like, taste it. I don't think so, because pine nuts have a pretty distinctive... Like, all the ones from here on out have pretty distinctive flavors that I think will be covered up unless there's, like, a considerable amount of other ones mixed in. Dude, it's not throwing or anything, it's just going. No throwing, just going. Guys, my nut butter keeps getting thinner the more I make. Ooh, that's interesting. That's good. Wait, that's actually quite pleasant. I kind of expected that to not go very well on its own. But that's actually quite pleasant. Let's try, you know what? We've done all these real nuts. Hashtag real nut hours. Alright, for our next one, let's do grape nuts. Let's see if we can make grape nut butter. Alright, grape nut butter is one that I've been intrigued to try. Dude, it smells like the horse food. I might need to add oil to this to make it actually come together, but I don't really want to, because I don't want to influence it too much. Here's what I'm wondering, is will the oils in the melanger be enough? Holy shit, that's still really coarse. Will the oils in the melanger be enough to bring this together? Because I feel like it's gonna mostly be like flour. It's turned into a light dust. Grape nuts are very much a cereal that requires milk. Like, you're not eating this one by the handful. You need milk. I don't think it's gonna melanger. What, you think it's gonna just be sand? Nah, I think it's gonna melange. All right, there we go. Let's see if that melanges into grape nut butter. I think the fats, the little tiny bits of fats from the existing butters are gonna help it a lot. Come on, man, this thing's gotta become butter eventually. That shit drier than the damn desert, bro. Alright, hang on. Couple drops of canola, maybe, to make it come together. Just slide them out.
Just got the stream. What butter are we nut?
I thought you were asking what we were making. Instead, you're making a nut joke. How dare you come to my nut butter stream and make a fucking nut joke? I don't like what this smells like. It smells like a grain silo over here. That concerns me slightly. Okay. Guys, I feel like maybe the grape nut butter is a bit of a failure. I'm not saying for sure, just like hear me out, okay? Bro, that shit's sand. Alright, hang on. We can't have struck out on the first more creative nut butter we tried, okay? Dude, that shit the Sahara. You know what this has done? This has cleaned out the melanger. This has cleaned out the melanger without me having to scrub it. Maybe not the best idea. Maybe not the greatest one here. Can I get it to like cake together at all? It's a little bit. It's got a little bit of hold. Hang on. It tastes more like horse food than some of the horse food. That shouldn't be here, man. Get this shit out of here. Get this shit out of here. Hazel? Yeah, let's do hazel, actually. Hazelnut. I bought these hazelnuts just for this, so you better fucking believe I want to make some hazelnut butter. Now, hazelnuts have a decent amount of fat in them, so they should form a good nut butter. I'm not adding cocoa powder, it's just Nutella. Hazelnut. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. Just tuned in, what nuts did I miss? Your mother's. Guys, headphone users, I need you to turn your volume up real loud right now, okay? Dude, how is this? This is not as oily of a nut. They got oil. It has oil in it, but it is not as oily as the other nuts. Alright, now this should melange down and become more buttery as it goes on. The grape nuts maybe remain a desert, but hazelnuts have oil in them. They just need a little help. Typically only need 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil for a batch of nut butter made from 4 cups of nuts, and it's often optional, especially if the nuts are oily like peanuts or almonds. Oil is used to adjust the consistency of the nut butter if it's too thick, as the nuts will release their own natural oils during the blending process. Alright, once again, some fucking scrubbian comes in here and tries to tell me how to make nut oil. Tries to tell me how to make nut oil as if I have a blender and that's it. You're reading instructions that are made for someone who does not have this highly specialized piece of nut blending equipment. You're gonna love my nuts. Alright, y'all. I think we ought to try donut butter. And we won't need the melanger to make that, because it should blend down pretty easily. Let's use the food processor. We got some stale donuts here. I don't know what's in that one. We got a classic glazed original. Yeah, let's do this this cream-filled one. I can't remember what it's called. This should make a delectable. This should make a delectable donut butter. Donut butter my donut bowls. Some of you guys need to be banned. Yeah, see, I suspected we would be able to get to, like, butter consistency in the food processor. Look at that, dude. That smells really good. Smells like donuts. Finally, donut butter. Mmm. The apple is completely lost. It just tastes like a donut. It just tastes like, the amalgamation just tastes like a normal donut. Oh yeah, that's good, but that needs sugar. Yeah, the hazelnut is less oily than the other one. That's probably why they put all that fucking palm oil in Nutella. That was like a big millennial guilt trip thing. It was like, oh, you like Nutella? Well, guess what, motherfucker? It's full of palm oil. 168 BPM ticking? How are you guys able to know what the BPM is? Oh, you're probably using a fucking app or something. It does give it lays down a nice beat. This sucks. Hang on a second. What's something I can actually play? Wonderwall. It's actually way hard to hear it as a metronome when I'm trying to play. Where's Margaritaville? You the jellyfish song? Is that the... I think it is flinging nut everywhere. You're losing some of your butter! One for me, Mom! You're losing your nut! Oh, wait. I can put this in the hazelnut container. That'll actually work pretty well. How's this taste? Mmm. Let me tell you, this tastes way different without chocolate in it. Without chocolate or a bunch of palm oil. It does have sugar, it's sweetened. Holy shit, it was flinging nut everywhere, man! Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tasty looking. Let's try Honey Nut Cheerio butter. I feel like this one has pretty good potential. I like Honey Nut Cheerios. I haven't had them in forever. This is shit they feed to babies. They're probably responsible for like a 0.5% population gain, the Cheerios company is. For making that ad with a fucking cute baby eating Cheerios. Anyway, we're gonna be making some honey nut butter. because someone earlier said something about making cookie butter, and I think we need to make this like that, because this clearly is just going to be a desert like the grape nuts. So I turned the grape nuts into palatable butter by mixing it with, you're not going to believe this, but I mix it with real butter. Wow, big boy making butter. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I get this shit in my chat all the time. No one else has to deal with this bullshit. I don't know. I exclusively eat cereals as like a nighttime snack or like a dessert, not as a primary like breakfast, you know? This absorbed way more of the butter than I thought it would. Okay, there we go. That's the texture we're going for. Honey nut butter. Let's do our final butter. Our final butter. Nutter butter. Nutter butter. I don't know if this one will be melanged or not. I feel like, I don't know, it might have enough like fat in it that it just comes together. They sell Nutter Butter peanut butter now? What is that though? Is it the peanut butter they put in the Nutter Butter? Is it kind of like how they sell Reese's brand peanut butter? Reese's Feces. Dude, I feel like this one could melange, honestly. Do we dare melange the great nut butts? Honestly, I think we do. I think we do melange the Nutter Butter. It's got some hazelnut in there, but it'll be fine. The Nutter Butter has a strong enough flavor. And we might need the lid on it. But that's okay, because we're gonna bring the bread over and we're gonna start the taste test to see which sandwich is the best. Alright, so here we have pecan butter, we've got, don't pay no attention to the salsa labeling on the top of these, I'm reusing the jars. We have cashew butter, pine nut butter, hazelnut butter here, pistachio butter here, grape nut butter here, honey nut Cheerio butter, and in the melanger we have Nutter butter. I like keep it straight when I'm saying all these. Now I've already tried earlier in the stream. This was our control peanut butter sandwich. I'm very stale now. And we also made a pistachio butter. This is a Dubai sandwich. Yes, your arm is looking snatched. Skinny legend. Motherfucker, I'm fat as hell. I'm about to eat donut butter. Oh yeah, that was the other one. This is a final piece de resistance. This is donut butter. Here's my ranking on the two that I've had so far. Peanut butter, this is our baseline sandwich. It's completely acceptable. It's not amazing, insane good, but it's a good sandwich. Pistachio, honestly, and this is maybe personal preference, one notch under peanut butter. It's quite sweet due to me sweetening it. I just don't like, I just think that as a sandwich, the pistachio butter is not in its strong suit. You know? Which jellies do you think would pair best? Okay, so I got some news you might want to sit down for. I am not a PB&J enthusiast. I do not like jelly on my peanut butter sandwich. Never have. Maybe will someday, but today is not that day. Alright. Anyway, let's try pecan butter first. Because this one I'm a little intrigued by. A pretty medium consistency. It's on the lighter side, but there's more light ones that we have in here. Alright, so it's a little bit of a runnier butter. And the runniness is just determined by how oily the nut is. So if you have an oilier nut, you get a runnier butter. Alright. Pecan butter, let's see if this one ranks higher than a standard PB. Well, it tastes like a pecan pie. It turns out sweet pecans, that's kind of like the entire... It's like almost maple-y, which is interesting. And I think it's due to the bread flavor mixing with the roasted pecan flavor. That's pretty good. Honestly, I would put this like one notch above peanut butter. That's pretty damn good. Okay, wait, when you were a kid, did your mom ever make you, or here's where I find out whether or not this is just my mom doing this or if this was a universal thing. Did your mom ever make you like the bread where it's like toast with margarine, brown sugar, and cinnamon on top? It kind of tastes like that, but like with a roasted flavor. Honestly, peanut butter on top, pecan butter on the bottom, probably the best like combo. That would be at least 2 notches above a peanut butter sandwich. All right, let's do our next one. I have high hopes for this. This is the second most expensive one here. Cashew butter. And I fucking love cashews, dude. Consistency on this guy. This is more akin to like a natural peanut butter. It's a little runny, but it's not, because like a store-bought peanut butter is pretty firm. This one, it's a little runny, but not that much. Not nearly as much as the pecan one. It smells great. Cashew butter sandwich. Oh baby. Yeah, that's high class society right there. Yeah. Alright, cashew butter it's not even close. It's so much better. It's so good. It's not too sweet. That is, I mean, if it wasn't so expensive, this is what you would be eating instead of peanut butter, dude. That's so good. Dude, that rocks. I'm gonna gift, I said earlier I was gonna gift this stuff to my friends and make a fake label so they think it was something expensive, but like, you would 100% believe you spent a ton of money on this. That is awesome. Let's try hazelnut butter next. I feel like hazelnut butter has a pretty good chance. I just realized I'm wasting too much bread. You know what we should be making these as? We should be making these as foldovers. Okay, the hazelnut is way thick. That's like as thick as a peanut butter. Which explains a lot because it was a lot harder to get. This one took the longest to melange and grind down. And even then, I think it's the least smooth. Like, the other butters have been like grocery store smooth peanut butter smooth. And this is just like, it's okay. Hang on. Hazelnut, baby. Ooh. A roasted and tasty. I can tell you this. Nutella kind of hits better. Nutella tastes like an artificial product because it is, and this doesn't. The trade-off is that Nutella is good. This is my least favorite so far. I'll be real. Hazelnut, it's not really doing it for me. Now, if you filled like a chocolate candy with this, it would be really good. This is pine nut. This shit is, it's basically a liquid. I don't know if you can see that, but like, this is by far the thinnest, and also, this took like no time to make. It's so thin, it's so oily. This would probably go crazy if you put a couple leaves of basil in here and then folded it over. All right, pine nut sandwich. Let's see how this goes. That's weird. That's a weird sandwich. I like that more than the hazelnut. I go crazy with... You know what this makes me realize is how much this influences the flavor of pesto. Like,